Welcome back, HaloFollowers. Today we have some exciting news, an update on the PvE experience, player versus enemy experiences coming to Halo Infinite. Earlier this month or so, we heard that 343 is working on getting campaign AI working in Forge, and it's possible, and they are looking at the best way on how to bring those features from the internal tools, which mainly is what Forge is composed of, and we'll be bringing that to Forge so we can create our own campaign missions, our own firefight matches, our own completely unique experiences with campaign AI. We're talking about the Jackals, the Banished, maybe the Marines, and maybe boss battles as well, and just all kinds of AI will be coming. Now, I want to talk about really all of this story here. So recently, this came out on an interview very recently with ForgeLord. They said, historically it's been maps and game types people can develop inside Forge. Could we expect players to develop their own scripted story content? Is it that powerful? And ForgeLord said, yes, Forge is that powerful. We are actively looking into the best way to bring our internal campaign AI into Forge. Now, this was very recent, so it's really nice to see 343 didn't just say this and forget about it, but they are actively talking about it like every other week. They say this will be the first step to empowering our players to create experiences that lean more into a single player co-op PvE spaces. Longer term, we see Forge as being a platform for a variety of experiences, including ones that deviate from our first-person shooter multiplayer roots. So that is really exciting. I wonder what he exactly is hinting at there. I mean, single-player co-op PvE spaces. There are unlimited amount of experiences already that you can do with Forge's scripting tools. I mean, it's so ambitious and so the sky is your imagination, right? I mean, and they said this a while ago, right before Forge released, is it possible to add campaign AI and Forge? And they said, yes, it's possible, and they want to bring those features to Forge at a later date. And a lot of people have been saying that maybe Season 3 is what we're looking at. Maybe that might be too soon, but honestly, we heard actually this summer that there was this mode that Seraja leaked. By the way, Seraja is a very credible source, and he said and has leaked many things and confirmed many things before official sources have. So obviously, super credible source. I believe everything he says. In Extraction, he has gameplay of this mode that basically was leaked right by him. Extraction is a mode that was taking advantage of a map named Cataract. It's a 4v4 PvE mode in. We see Spartan bots running around, but these are actually supposed to be Banished bots, Banished AI running around our multiplayer maps, and soon enough, probably our Forge maps as well. And I think it was back in 2021 that it was confirmed that there was an armor core coming that will not be, that will not make playable elites be a thing, but rather it'll be most likely playable Banished. Now, that's pure speculation. We do know that there is a new armor core coming that isn't a Spartan. It is a little bit perplexing because 343 said that this is a Spartan game and they want to focus on the Spartans, and that's why they're not doing playable elites, but it looks like they're going to have some other armor core that's going to be completely different than Spartans at some point. But to go back real quick, Bathrobe Spartan this summer also shared a video of someone loading up tags in a multiplayer map, and so this isn't a leak by any means for Forge, but it does kind of give you an idea that, you know, AI on our multiplayer maps in Forge is going to be incredible. And if you could script these AI, you can script, you know, even input your own dialogue. That would be amazing. At least text dialogue, telling your own stories, having your own campaign missions might not actually be that unfeasible and totally possible in this engine, as ForgeLord has said. And, you know, this guy's the leader of Forge, right? He's, you know, developing Forge. He's at the tip of the spear here, and so far I haven't got any what Todd Howard vibes, where they're kind of exaggerating what this engine can do. This engine has kind of lived up to the hype this year, and that not just aesthetically but scripting wise. I mean, we've seen some incredible things. And the great news is that he pointed out even in the the Q&A, that the great news is that Nav Mesh Data is already implemented. It's been directly taken from the internal tools as well as most of Forge, and has been plopped into Forge, and made to create Nav Mesh Data, where AI understand and can navigate your map, whether it be terrain or blocks or some kind of structure or construct or room or building. They understand and just automatically, move around the space. And this is what I've heard internally as well, that with Slipspace Engine being difficult to use in some regard, with it being kind of buggy, it has been the cutting edge with Halo game development, right? Basically, they didn't really need to script many things for AI because they were so intelligent. They knew how to move around the spaces in a fun way. It's a lot of AI technology going on here. But anyways, guys, I'll catch you in the next one soon. Hope you enjoyed. Peace.